Hi there, I'm Dr. Gary Simmons of Carilion Clinic Neurosurgery, and I want to talk to you some more about spinal fractures. We've talked about different types of spinal fractures and our treatments of them, but I want to talk to you about recovering afterwards. This goes, frankly, for whether we treated you in a collar or we treated you with surgery, but let's focus more on surgery for now. Remember, surgery can be quite big. It can involve large areas of the spine where we're driving screws into the spine, holding it together with metal rods, and asking your spine to grow back together, to heal up. That does not happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a few weeks. It only starts to solidify in a few months and really doesn't get completely there for a year or two. So during the period, particularly the early period, where things are just starting to solidify, we're generally going to want you in some sort of brace. We're going to have you wear a collar around your neck if the fracture's in your neck, or we're going to have you wear some sort of fairly tight clamshell-like brace around your torso if a thoracolumbar fracture occurred. And we're going to ask you to wear that anytime you're up and around and active. Do you have to wear it absolutely if you're lying in bed or in a Barcalounger? No, not really. You don't have to treat yourself like an utter china doll. Once we put these screws and rods in, or we've let you go without surgery, we're fairly secure that you're going to be secure as long as you don't do things that are dumb. And that means just taking it slow, taking it easy. Don't fall down the steps. Don't get into another car accident. Don't get up in a tree stand. Let this heal because it takes a while. So when you're up and about, we do want you to wear the brace or the collar that we've sent you home with, because for one thing, it will cut down on how much you strain your spine. But another thing, it will remind you not to do dumb things. And we don't want you taking big chances, because nothing is worse than getting all repaired and then breaking it again. And believe me, we've seen that happen. And then it just becomes a much bigger and more complicated operation. So it's very important when you go home to consider your back is relatively stable, but only relatively stable. You can't take big chances with it. So it's okay to walk around, it's okay to do light activities, but we don't want you going out there jogging, we don't want you digging up the garden, we don't want you jumping off a balcony into a pool, we don't want you taking chances, particularly that first 3 to 6 to 9 months. In terms of very heavy activities, it's really 1.5 to 2 years. So, very important to be careful and take it easy. Otherwise, it's all common sense. We don't want you smoking. Smoking absolutely interferes with bone healing. We do want you eating normally, eating normal foods so that you've got good nutrients going through your system and allowing bone to heal. We don't want you lying on a couch for 3-6 months straight. That will decondition the rest of your body and make it only easier to injure yourself. So some light exercise, light walking, getting around. You could do very light weights with high repetitions with your arms and legs after the first 3 months, but really taking it relatively easy and respecting your body, and don't put it in harm's way. Thank you. Bye-bye now.